New developments to a big story here 3 years ago when a Pinellas County father allegedly threw his 5-year-old daughter off a bridge near the Sunshine Skyway. Deputies then arrested Jonchuck as he drove into Manatee County. ABC 7's Marla Spence is live in the studio with the latest on that case. Marla?
Well, Erica, this morning, prosecutors and public defenders are meeting today to pick a new trial date for Jonchuck. The 28-year-old was arrested in Manatee County after allegedly dropping his 5-year-old daughter to her death from a bridge near the Sunshine Skyway back in 2015. Now today, jury selection was scheduled to begin, but during a pre-trial hearing last week, the decision was made to postpone the start of the trial. Jonchuck's defense team filed a last-minute motion asking the judge to exclude the testimony of one of the state's expert witnesses. An expert witness and a doctor for the state believes he was sane at the time of the incident. The defense called for another doctor to rebut that testimony, but prosecutors said they did not have enough time to prepare for that new doctor last week, resulting in the trial setback. Now, although the defense plans to argue Jonchuck is not guilty by reason of insanity, it is documented that he's been receiving treatment at a state mental hospital since being arrested. Now, the night of the arrest, Jonchuck was speeding roughly 100 miles per hour, approaching the Dick Meisner Bridge when an off-duty officer pulled the car over, and it was then that officer witnessed Jonchuck throwing his 5-year-old daughter Phoebe into the water.
The officer went directly to the bridge to see if he could locate the child in the water. The officer called out what he had just seen. He went off the side of the bridge, down a ladder to get to the water to see if he could locate the child.
Jonchuck drove 30 minutes south into Manatee County on I-75 to the University Parkway exit, where he was arrested. If convicted, Jonchuck could face life in prison for a crime that often seeks the death penalty. Today's hearing will discuss when the trial will be set.